Good evening, y'all. I apologize. I underestimated time, or I overestimated the amount of time. But we got a good one. We got a good one. This live, we got the Psyops, the grand rollout of the Psyops, the grand. You know, if you didn't already know, now you know now. From the Drake shooting to his security guard to OVO and EXO side beef, side quest mission, Canada shit. I don't know why they want to post up Canada shit about Drake's crib, a big ass mansion in relation to the rap beef. Niggas looking for clout, like that shit got to do with Canada. I bet Canada ain't never posted no rap. They ain't never posted no shootout about the United States. I bet you that much from Tory Lanez and nothing like that. Well, probably the Tory Lanez situation, but not like his personal crib. Like here in America, they probably like this nigga switch sides. Like stay over there. So I don't know why. One, that's a psyop that they rolled out. As far as the Weeknd's team, them going back and forth, and so, but we got the Gemini energies. Still in new moon phase, kind of, but we got Gemini energies. So I want to know what y'all think in the chat below. Leave y'all comments. Also, my information is secondhand information, so we smoking on that Vlad pack. So Vlad, the story goes, Vlad was on Twitter/X, right? Giving his tidbit on the rap beef of as far as like something like mixed, and I'm paraphrasing, like I said, secondhand information. A professor, a melanated queen professor from this prestigious college, I forget the name, it escapes me at the moment, but it'll come back to me. Princeton, right? She respectfully engages, not even engages, but respectfully responds to his tweet with, basically just keeping our culture and our culture's business, right? As far as speaking out on things. And he is notorious. I don't want to say she had malicious intent, but he is notorious for folks. I don't even want to say nigga, because folks get grandfathered in to the culture. And we all know Vlad TV, DJ Vlad. He has, I don't know, people still come on his platform for real. But like several drops, people coming on his platform. Our people for crumbs, scraps, right? People self-snitch. He's the FBI. People just want to get their names out there, right? But he commences to, from his position, look at her accolades or the foundation or the esoteric currency, you will, esoteric establishment, fourth, sixth dimensional character of an institution, and attaches her to that when it's like vice versa, like crabs in the barrel. He tried to do a crabs. How you do a crabs in the barrel mentality, like on some reverse psyop shit. You know what I'm saying? On some reverse subconscious. Like if you watch the show, them check out them, and you'll see what I mean. As far as like season 1, not season 2. Season 2 is good right now, but it's more than season 1. But check out that show. I think it's written by one of the Keegan Peele. Anyways, he's doing some reverse psyop, some melanated psyop, because he thinks he's shout out to Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? They not like us, right? And shout out to Black Magic 363. Speaking on the cloak, and it has the him and it has the magic on, and it's an allegory story of, you know what I'm saying, a man being asleep at the bar, someone stealing their coat, running around and parading, masquerading as them, aka culture vultures, when we get to the Kung Fu Kenny slaying of the Drake. The Drake stands need to stand on something. We all over, but anyways, yeah, he's tagging Princeton. He's mentioning this how you talk to your students, paraphrasing, mind you, secondhand information. Is this how you talk to your students? Like, I'm going down the list of the tweets verbatim. Is this how you talk to your students? Is this how Princeton upholds themselves? how the professors uphold themselves type energy for real. And he's like, I will be giving Princeton a call on some like this shit you see on TV for real. Like you in the wrong neighborhood. You work for a dirty cop, and we're gonna make you look bad. We're gonna pin this crime scene on you like on some training day energy, right? And he starts backpedaling when she involves herself as she was a student there. She went there, she fulfilled her contract, but for him to pull his privilege card, right? That's always in the back pocketed energy. It's always back pocketed energy, which is what Kendrick is getting on to Drake about. And Drake, his personality, as far as you know what I'm saying, his career, the people that he carries around, he's got the culture vulture, white, back pocketed energy, however you want to look at it, right? And me personally, this is just my personal opinion. I think J. Cole set him up. Like how all the avatars was talking to Aang, convincing him to go to war, and then like he had to end up making his own decisions, and they just peeled back like, you got this, chief. Like I feel like J. Cole lined him up. I wouldn't feel bad if he did, because J. Cole and Kenny got this smoke, and J. Cole got the insight like you don't want this problems, right? J. Cole enjoying his peace. So hold on, we're gonna keep going. He's throwing his prestige around on a melanated queen. I got that Cove pack, if you know what I'm talking about. Covey creatives on vacation. Also malicious intent type shit, because you got people and people still go on that page. Basically, that's just why I wanted to bring it to awareness. You're gonna use your privilege on Twitter X and try to backpedal for Vlad, for someone coming in to the culture, right? Like you are walking the sleeping giants. Like the fuck is wrong with you? And this is a narrative to get people sucked in too, because you got Drake's crib Psyop there, and now we gonna have the, you know, it's kind of like a rendition or a remix version of the shout Archangel Uriel. It's the Jezebel and the Gigolo spell, the masculine versus the feminine. But in this case, it's like we're putting this leverage on they're putting this leverage on the melanated queen, and then it's like redirecting the energy from Drake. I still want a culture vulture and the pedal cases to back on black versus white. And like Cat Williams said, it ain't black versus white. It's God's side, and it's their side. Period. And I agree. He still had no business speaking on that, because you want to act like you're a part of the culture, part of hip hop, when you're just a parasite leeching, drinking this energy dry. And you want to have the nerve. Didn't I just make a video about that? Talk about playing the motherfucking victim. He wanted to have the nerve to play a victim, not give vengeance, not truly protect others or protect others from something he's went through personally as a bias. He never went through no kind of freaking bias. He was basically drinking the energy of the people for real. And he has the nerve. And it's God's side versus boy. Extreme change. Jupiter and Uranus, and Jupiter close to Gemini. We've seen a lot of this, and that's why I think Jupiter soon to go into Gemini, Neptune soon to go into Aries, and Chiron crash out straight jacket dummies. Just a small glimpse of taste from people speaking out of places they ain't got no business. He ain't not even no business. You don't even got no weight for real. Vlad, V stands for vampire type shit, type energy for real. Ridiculous. A profession trying to get her to lose her job. That's the shit you see on TV. And now Vlad, oh, we got the right one. I'm not even triggered. It's just the audacity, and it's still part of the psyop because it gets you invested for real. But like they lighten Vlad's ass up on X, like. And me personally, because my queen is a motherfucking, not just a queen, an emperor. conquista, you know what I'm saying? What they call it in Game of Thrones? They call it Kalani. That's a rapper, but I mean, whatever they call it. What's her name? The Targaryen. Khaleesi's. Yeah, Khaleesi's. My queen's a Leo Khaleesi's. And like the patriarchal system is always trying to go over not just the melanated queen, the black queen specifically. Now you see that energy signature from someone that knows melanin and someone that knows as a black queen. It's not like any specific difference. It's more like on the ground, boots on the ground with this shit, and melanin like freaking you know what I'm saying? Like desk job type energy. Or the melanin. And Vlad trying to gaslight. He didn't just backpedal with. He tried to gaslight, and now he's trying to apologize and play the victim. Like look at the threads, the X's, the tweets. And Drake and Kenny, oh, you woke up with the sleeping giants. We've been quiet the whole time. I've been on this Cove transitioning. I've been on this Cove creators on vacation. Shout out Dave B, Jackie New, Saint Uno, the Army Journey, the Hang Empress, Mooney Mercury Baby. Park live tonight. I ain't gonna hold you. The park's never this loud live. It's be throwing me off when I be using the camera. Like my left is right, but it's left on that left. So, but it's right. How it's gonna look. That's just throwing me off. But yeah, so we had like that because I keep seeing. I'm in the inbox. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a comment warrior. You got people saying what rounds was the rounds. First of all, you had first hand shooter. This is chronological from my perspective. You got chronologically, you got first person shooter. J. Cole sent that. Kendrick is like, you're clicking up. You know what I'm saying? You're rubbing shoulders. Birds of a feather flock together. And he had to draw the line. Is you in or is you out, Cole? Like, if Cole had said that on the single, I don't think Kenny probably would have responded like he hasn't been for real. Like, he was direct. If it depends on what side you want to see it as direct or as, cut off. And then you got like that. And Drake and Kendrick Lamar have been going back and forth with this Mike Jack and Prince thing for a while. If y'all were wondering, Kendrick is a Gemini Sun, Aquarius Moon, or Pisces Sun, something like that. And Drake is cusp Scorpio Libra. So not even really into, because I'm a North Node in Scorpio, so I know the stuff that I be doing North Node that feels uncomfortable. It ain't really too uncomfortable because Scorpio energy. But you got Drake's diss. I'm not a Drake fan. I didn't take nothing away from him. I like Drake when he makes the melodies and the pop songs. I like the beats, but not when he acts tough. The accent changes. Like, I don't do that purposefully. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun every now and again. Wagwan, mute, you know what I'm saying? Tu me partiste corazón. But that's so fucking chuggy. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Be you, be authentic. You know what I'm saying? And as time progresses, as you get to know somebody, as you get to know someone, then you can start adopting, like the lingo. He probably like, oh, I've been to these islands for a good amount of time, but you using it in a song. Do you even probably use it on the island? How many times have you used it on the island? That's some side shit. But wow, I don't like Drake. Like Kendrick said with the accent, I ain't buying no freaking accents. UK, all that shit. And then I ain't gonna lie, it had me. It had me until Kendrick dropped Euphoria. Like, people don't want to be honest. People want to be like, staying on one side till the other side drop. Like, I didn't speak on none of it until the battle's finished, right? You can react. In battle rap rules, shout out to Screwface, you know what I'm saying? Battle rap rules, you can shit was fire. Grab him by the collar, talk to this nigga, like type shit. But as far as like solidifying and taking this shit like dead ass seriously, like you a real battle rap analyst, you just an online like hip hop fanboy analyst type energy going on. And then he said, don't don't try. And then the third psyop is the AI. Definitely the Tupac, Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg still alive, playing with the AI. That's another psyop. Cause I saw a reactor talk about, well, so and so can make this point as far as AI, because Kendrick used AI in his music video. One where he had all the faces on. I'm just gonna do it on this side right here, because right here it looks weird to me. But when he had the faces on, that would just be some tit for tat energy. But that's the psyop, into where you heard glimpses of it. You heard like deep fake videos and filters on TikTok and YouTube and things of that nature, and you still just like okay, you're thinking about it, but it's like, how important is the AI, and how much like it pushes morals. Pluto in Aquarius, going retrograde in the Capricorn, how they're going to go back again and be like putting out stuff that's statuses. Like what we looking at now, Psyop, Point Made, Drake's house, a status of if he is losing in the real streets. Is it really something beyond rap, beyond hip hop, into but like is that status on Drake on his badges? Is that status for Canada? Put Canada on blast type energy. Like it ain't so cool, but you got a lot of people like when they know the minds, and a lot of people aren't thinking like that. As far as borders and things like that, people will be thinking like it's just regular news. It's like how the United States is in everyone else's fucking business. They're like bullies, but if they're not bullying you, they're watching you to make you think you're gonna bully them, like have them looking over their shoulder type shit. And that's why everyone got freaking nukes and freaking warning shots and all kinds of other bullshit for real. Hold on, I'm about to go get some tea. Go get me some tea. Man, my shade. I'll see you, dirty motherfucker. Commercial break. What I do? Uh-oh. Hey, we're gonna have a quick sound bowl healing, immersing commercial break. Oh, okay. I thought my live cut off too. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, let's change the color. Let's play with it real quick. What color y'all want? Y'all want blue? I'm gonna put on all colors. I wanna put it on all colors. This motherfucker, I'm playing with the lights right now. Nah, I don't want orange. Mm. I'm high ass. I'm distracted. I apologize, y'all. I'm playing with the fucking lights and shit. But for real though, yeah. Back to it. You got my tea with the tea, cold tea. Back to it for real though. And where was I? Or where was I going? And you got freaking the Psyop of AI. People looking into AI, like what's the morals, what's the guidelines, Pluto's and Aquarius, Pluto's and Capricorn, and so those retrogrades are gonna be redoing the statuses and reputation, not just reputation because that's Aquarius, but the status and what you're known for, like how you even like thinking about what you're known for. You're gonna be using people and trying to be used to figure out what you're known for in whatever house area you got that in astrology, right? And so then you got that area with the AI, with how society is dealing with technology. In that sense, reverting back to, are you gonna make the same mistakes as far as using people or not being used properly or unequivocally, or going to the most furthest perspective, right? And then when you come back and you're gonna be having different associations, different people to rub elbows with just by being like having those travels from the ninth house, sextile, and what I'm saying, Aquarius, right? So from ninth house, your higher education, your learning, your word, and verbiage, and technology, and what I'm saying, going places to Aquarius energy. So that's a psyop too. And then you got, so back to the chronological order before you just broke down those disses. Um, then you got, well, I said Euphoria. Then you got Meet the Grams, because he was driving back to back. Tried to. So, but they took out that Tupac AI. What we're talking about. So, like, if you want to look at it from that, Euphoria versus you, however you want to put it, Euphoria versus um. Oh yeah. Euphoria versus Drop. Drop's got more of a drop. You got more of that pop. That more of that Metro. Ironically, for real, like 21 and Metro kind of mixed to me. Um, but then Euphoria, you got Classic Kenny with three switches. Three switches. So Kenny had the first one, and then you got I don't know why he dropped that one last. He tried to do a psyop by dropping like his preview of his hardest shit, knowing he had two switches in that song. Like that was his first one out the gate. Like he was gonna bring more switches because he's Drake, and he's like, "You really want to do this, like some Warner type shit." But you can't do that in the battle. He tried to be strategic in a, what I'm saying, Gemini Pisces rule game, mutable. What the people want, what three stitches the people want, provoking the people's minds, even if you didn't like it. It was provoking the people's mind, like his voice, fluctuation, tone, pitch, rapidness, and all those things right there. Then you got, so that take the cake for me. I mean, you could argue with me at least, because I know that my space isn't above or below anyone else's. My space is just my space. Like you could argue drop, because more microwave in a way, like Kendrick says, microwave. So I take that back. You can't argue because it's microwave. You can't argue microwave versus dinner. Like even if it's like supposed to be the most realistic, you know what I'm saying, closest to the most thing, like microwave oven to the stove, whatever. But you know what it is. So you got that for me. Family Matters, Meet the Grams, Playing Fake Information is a rap battle. Even if I get like fake information, I'ma fucking use it. Cause ain't nobody provide receipts. And people are like, do we say it's true? Do we say it's not true? But just because it's not the receipts from them and you find receipts elsewhere, like don't like blind yourself purposefully. That's rigging. That's botching it. T. Yeah, so yeah, you got Meet the Grams, Family Matters, Woman Beater versus Pedal. No, I mean like, come on, bro. I take Meet the Grams. People say put him to sleep, but like, you want even when Jacob was not Jacob, J. Cole was on that stage bowing out. Like he was like, people want blood. They're like, we do want blood. And now it's Drake Kendrick. Now like, we don't want blood though. Like when he said I hate you, he real life don't like Drake. There are people they can't fathom that people real life don't like Drake because he's famous and type shit. Like that nigga wasn't. I mean, he was the hardest character on the Grassy, but that's only because that's ironic though. The school shooter and him being shot, but him putting himself strategically in that place. Like, why would you go for that role for real? You know what I'm saying? Like being black and shit. Like, so that's a whole nother angle on that. So that's why I got Kendrick. So people like 1-1, 2-1, 2-1, and then Gentleman's 3-0 with like, not like us. They not like us because they not like us. Like this Child Black Magic. He said, people, you want to bind yourself to a race, but you belong to a whole different shit. You have ethnicities. There's a race umbrella and there's ethnicities. But that's my view on Drake versus Kendrick. Greatest battle of all time. I would have liked for it to keep going. I don't care. I would like for Kendrick to drop all that shit because that's unless you want to store it, then you don't want to lose your information. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna have it in the back pocket. Probably take some of the Drake distance out of those songs and make an actual song, or just bully him. He's a bully, even though he said he don't like bullies. Shout out Kendrick. But for real, back to Vlad TV. You ain't off your case, Vlad. So like, for you to try to pull some shit like that, and people still going on and supporting him, it's like we doing it. Not like we're doing it to ourselves, like how they say you're in the hood and you're sagging and shit like that. But like doing it to yourself by going on these platforms, selling the fuck out and acting like you ain't in the name of business. Like I feel like there are some bots, there's some agents in the black communities, in that conscious community, like not like sheep, but like they're business sharks, business sharks, business sharp and business sharks. They know the game. They go along, get along, cover the barrel, still doing these black. That's like they've been doing that. But Twitter is so comfortable, X so comfortable that he feels like that's his real life. Like he didn't fathom doing that in person. He fathomed no one saying nothing to him in person because he's black and he rolling around how he's rolling around. And he thinking he was gonna get checked. He might just be like a real dead ass narcissist and really believed that he was so in and so accepted that for a queen, like that's the ultimate form of rejection, and that's why he knows that. That's why he's only saying that to her, because you could play it off a rejection from a man, the masculine. That's all I got in the tank. Well, not even the tank, but like, what do you think? That's what we'll talk about. What do you think? What's your perspective? Leave that down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I like to comment back. Um, like homework, like keep looking up, digging, look for content and things of that nature, and coming back and fucking with the boys channel like this for real, and the other channels part of this, like on a spiritual journey tip, because you're many steps closer to jumping whatever you're inspired to do. Like myself with this YouTube, not with this YouTube. Well, yeah, it's like transmuting the name YouTube because YouTube be the corporations. They be compromised sometimes because you know who's winning in elections and shit like that. They be compromising. So just be mindful of these distractions, but also be aware, like get in, get out, walking the line between like knowing too much to where they try to take you out and not knowing enough for real. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. What y'all think about the rounds? Like, what's your opinion on the AI and the Pluto and Capricorn um, retrograde? And I should make these interview questions. Who I might like to interview? I'm gonna have a guest and I'm gonna have an interview about this. Probably collaborate with Mooney Mercury, baby. For real, for real. So Mooney Mercury, baby, you see us live. I want to collab with you. But yeah, Kendrick Lamar coming back. What y'all think about content creators for not copyrighting all his music? For y'all to get paid for the feed generation to feed a Pluto and Sag generation. You know what I'm saying? Giving the example of what type of energy the boomers were holding back just out of, saying unawareness and things of that nature and Psyops back then. I think that's fucking kudos to him. Major. But then I saw someone in the comments talk about Kendrick fed Drake's camp as well. That shit is funny. 9 o'clock. Completing the live. Completing the completion. Oh, what is it? What hours is it? Scorpio hours, right? 7, 7, 8. It is still Libra house for real. That's like hanging out with you guys. See if I can see comments. No comments yet. But that about wraps it up. You know what I'm saying? What do you think about Vlad and the Melanated Queen and him going in to subjugate her career? Even like that's going to be the shit that takes her out the most. Like that attacks her. That shows the level of how he sees her, how he sees us. That's the level of how he sees us. And just because we are so above that energy, we're like Kendrick said, when I first shot at Drake, told me to aim it this way. I wasn't aiming low enough. And now I'm aiming like that. You know what I'm saying? We're aiming like that for real. But he really thinking how much, probably if I dropped the book, he really showing colors of how much he thinks of us when he gets on the inside. And how much you want to act like he wouldn't just because he's part of the loving the crew. He loving the crew. We can. We need you to sing, shout Uriel. We need you to sing and not sitting. Man, XO, man, y'all too. You about the hoes for real, dog. He's really feeding generations for real. Pluto retrograde, you know what I'm saying? Taking advantage of giving others the status, the new, unique status right around that Pluto retrograde timeline. And the new moon. So everyone that was manifesting in their mind, like for taking the action, like they were planting that seed, actually is planting that seed. Now I wasn't mad at them, you know what I'm saying? Some people made stream, got videos up just for that with a simple mic and all that. Not me. But I will comment something to know that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my spirit team and I, we were here for this for real. Right? We were here for this for real. You're not gonna not see our face in that time of hip hop in the 90s and the millennials. 90s babies and the millennials. Gen X and the millennial type. You know what I'm saying? Like passing the torch. The torch is up already, but knocking that bitch over and putting it in somebody else's hand. Putting it in someone else's hands for real. As far as Pluto Sag giving meanings and reasonings, transforming the meanings and the reasonings. Because, you know, the meaning transformed for they were doing it for. They were reacting, they were like putting out there, getting longevity. And then the meaning of that, or the reasoning or the experience of that, like generational planets, kind of new seed from Pisces to Aries, birth. Like, wow, if they just took their copyright off, we could eat off this. If they were just that mindful, although they're on our stream sitting next to us while we react to their songs, you know what I'm saying? That's another way that you could put on. You just gotta like use your intellect and checking that paperwork, knowing how to do that copyright. Off on, he said. So like the boogeyman for Drake, but like those allegations for real. The facts.